Hi there, my name's Amy. Let's get into our bar work today, starting in extended child's pose. So we're going to bring our big toes together, knees nice and wide, send the hips back towards the heels and reach the arms forward, melting the heart down towards the earth. Taking some deep breaths here, opening up the hips, opening the chest and the shoulders. And take this time just to center yourselves in the present moment, listening to the sound of your breath, softening the body, and releasing any extra tension that you might have brought with you to the mat today. Good, and from here, let's walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. So go ahead and send them over, keep both hips sinking down and feel a side body stretch from your left fingertips to your left hip. And bring it back to center and all the way across to the other side, reaching the arms out long. Again, sending the hips down. Just a gentle opening, so don't force anything here. Good, and back to center. Let's lift the hips up, coming to all fours. We'll bring the left hand to center. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up high. And exhale, thread the fingertips underneath, coming to lie on the right ear. You can start to use the left hand to push into the floor to find more rotation. And back to center. Plant the right hand, lift the left fingertips high, and exhale, twist, coming to lie down on the left ear. Finding that spiral again, you can use the pressure of your right hand into the earth to find more rotation. And back to center. Nice job. Let's bring the knees back underneath the hip points, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, arch the back. And exhale, round the spine. Again, inhale, arch, cat-cow. Exhale, chin to chest. One more time. Arch the back, lift the hip points. Exhale, drop the hip points down. Lift the belly up towards the spine. And back to center. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. This might be your first down dog for the day, so take a second to take your dog for a walk, give it a little pedal. And again, connect with that deep breath, taking it throughout the entire routine today. Good, ground down through both heels, one more breath here. And then stepping the right foot up, stepping the left foot up. Inhale, halfway lift your version, hands on the floor or the thighs or the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale, lift, gather lots of energy. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back lift. Exhale, fold, planting the hands, stepping it back to your plank or half plank. We'll bring the elbows in towards the side body as you lower down to the belly. Good, finding a cobra. You can always bring the elbows down for support if you need it, or begin to extend the elbows up. Exhale, fold it down. Plant the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes. Squeeze elbows in and either pressing up through tabletop or plank to your downward facing dog. Deep breath here, ground down through the left heel. Inhale, lift the right toes up high. From here, we're going to bring the right knee towards the right elbow as you move your upper body forwards. And then back to your three-legged dog. Very good. This time, right knee towards the left elbow, so opposite. Just engaging the core a little bit. And back to your three-legged dog. This time, stepping it all the way up and through with control. Ground down through the feet. Rise up to your crescent lunge. So this time, toes are staying facing the front. Good, see if you can knit those lower ribs together. Shoulders pulling down and back. Energy out through the back heel. Beautiful. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, pull the elbows back, left to right as you take your gaze up towards the sky. Inhale, back to center. Exhale again, send it back. One more time, inhale, lift. Keep that bend on the standing leg as you go back. Then inhale to reach up high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Good, lowering onto the back knee. Taking a low lunge for a stretch. And then sending the hips back. Flexing the front toes. Take a moment to release the hamstring and the calf. And then forwards once more. Good, planting the palms, stepping it back to your strong plank or half plank. So remember, you can always lower the knees, lower down belly to cobra or chaturanga to upward dog. Lifting up to your down dog is where we'll meet. Lovely, and we'll take that on the other side. Ground down through your right heel. Inhale, lift your left toes. Left knee towards your left elbow now. So bring the upper body forward. Press into both hands evenly. And back to your three-legged dog. Good job. This time left knee to right elbow. And back to your three-legged dog. And this time all the way stepping it up and through. Good. Ground down through your feet so you can find your balance. Come to your crescent lunge. Beautiful. Keep it strong. Sink down lower if you can. Then inhale to find length. Exhale, arch the back. Exhale, lift. Doesn't have to be a big movement. It might just be as simple as lifting the eyes up a few centimeters. And up. One more time. Send those elbows out, opening the chest. Up to center and then lower down. Good. And lowering onto the back knee, just making sure the front knee isn't protruding too far forwards over the front toes. And then flexing the front toes, sending it back. Bringing it back to your lunge, tucking the toes, planting the palms, stepping it back. Again, belly to cobra as we did, or maybe this time chaturanga. Hovering just off the floor. Lifting to your upward dog. And together we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Good. Then stepping one foot up, followed by the other. Inhale, halfway lift flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise it up strong to your mountain. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Well done, guys. Beautiful job. Let's come forward to our bar exercises today. We're going to start in our second position. So remember, heels slightly in, toes out, and remember that our knees tap over our toes as we go down and up. So we want to make sure they're not rocking forwards. If they are, maybe turn your toes slightly further forwards, or make sure that you're engaging your glutes and your inner thighs, so feeling that spiraling action from the front to the back. Check in here with your posture. Lifting up tall through the front, grounding down through the back, and keeping the shoulders pinned down so you've got a nice long neck. So again, this is our second position. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one. Let's pulse it down. Good. Keep breathing. Keep lifting in that front arch of the foot, so make sure that you're not rolling forward. Keep the pinky toe connected to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lift and lower the heels. Slowly up and down. Making sure you're not adjusting the pelvis here. Keep the pelvis lengthening down. And again, making sure the ankles are tracking over the second and third toe. Beautiful. 2 more. And last one. And hold it up for pulses. Beautiful. And 3, 2, 1. And hold. Let's see if we can find a little balance here. See if you can take one hand off, followed by the other. This is our first position with the arms. And release it. Bring it in. Right leg forward, left leg back. And we're going to take our lunges now. So slightly different, but still engaging that quad muscle group. Good. So keeping the spine straight up and down. Try not to hinge forward as you go down and up, otherwise we're not quite getting into the front of the legs as we want to. So keeping the pelvis lifted here still. That's it, doesn't have to be a super wide lunge. Good, last 2. You'll figure out why in a second. Last 1, hold it down, lift and lower the front heel. Good. Keep the tailbone lengthened down. Keep sinking low. Nice easy upper body, so try not to grip in the neck and the shoulders. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it up on a rise, little pulses here. Good. Nice small movement so we can really get that burn going. Beautiful, guys. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Hold. See if you can find a little balance. Fantastic. Coming up and in. Let's switch legs. Left foot forward, right foot back. Take it down and up. Again, knees tracking over toes always. Want to keep that secure alignment. So if you're ever not sure about what your correct alignment is, think of how the bones are stacked. That should really help you to find that true tracking. Beautiful, that's it. Keep it going. Couple more. Keep that smooth, steady breath. High repetitions is how we achieve those long, lean muscles. So we're going to keep going. 2 more. Last 1. And hold it down. Lift and lower the front heel. Good. Again with control. That's it. Make sure that tail is still lengthening down and not poking out here. Good. Very nice. Shoulders down. Last 2. Last 1. Hold the heel up. Little pulses. Good. Tiny little actions. You got it. Beautiful. So close. 3, 2, 1. And find your balance. So good. Deep breaths, deep breaths. And come in. Let's take a quad stretch, everyone. Go ahead and take one heel and bring it in towards your hips. Standing tall, lengthening through the front of the hip, giving those muscles a little release. Beautiful. And other side. Always coming out of the stretch with control as well. Fantastic. And from here, facing me, one hand on the bar, toes towards the front, so parallel, and a soft bend on the standing leg. You can just bring your other hand to the hip here. I'm going to point our toe and lift our leg 4 times. 3, 2, 1. Rainbow out to the side. 4 lifts. 2 and 1. Rainbow this time to the back. Right behind your shoulder. Good. And to the side, up and over. Keep that bend on the standing leg. Good. And again, 4 to the front. Just make sure that we're not tipping down through our standing shoulder. Keep lengthening through the side of your body. That's it. Good. 2 and 1 to the back. Take it around. That's it. Very nice. And to the side. Beautiful. Keep it parallel so we can work our glute med. This time 2 in each direction. And to the side. And to the back. Hopefully you're getting the pattern by now. And to the side. This time 1 in each position. 1 to the front. 1 to the side. 1 to the back. 1 to the side again. Around. Make that rainbow a big arch. Up and over. Up and over. 1 more. Set each direction. Keep lengthening on your standing side. Try not to sink down towards your bar. Beautiful. Bring it up. Turn to the other side. And let's set it up. So bent supporting leg. Other leg pointed in front. Lengthen through the posture. 4 lifts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the side. Next side. Good. Keep lifting. 3, 4. To the back. Good. Keep it parallel. To the side. Beautiful. Nice and controlled. We've got 4s again. Good. Keep bending on that standing leg. Try not to let it stretch up to the side. Nice work. To the back. Keep your shoulders squared off here. Try not to let your upper body twist. Very good. Now we've got 2s in each direction. So 2 and side. Lovely. See if you can point through your toes and your ankles so we're getting a calf workout as well. And 1 in each direction. Focus on a nice light rainbow lift as you go round. 1 more in each direction. Beautiful. And coming in, take a little stretch, crossing 1 foot over the other leg and sending it back for a glute stretch. And other side, crossing your ankle over your leg, quick release, and then we're moving on to our arm section. Good. So coming to our second position, toes out, heels together, coming off your bar for this one, we'll bend into our plie. Good. Need to bring our arms first and second. First and second. So just nice and simple. It's as if you've got a tabletop that you're brushing your arms along. So for our ballet, we want to make sure that always it's like we've got a marble that we're rolling down our arm. If you roll your marble down and your elbow is bent, it's going to roll off your elbow rather than off the ends of your fingertips. So keep that curved shape and soft fingers. Good. Keep going 2 more. And we're going to take it up now to a curved shape above our head. So this is our 5th position. Good. Just think about keeping the legs low. Don't have to worry about using them right now. Just keep thinking about the arms and the upper body. Nice and graceful. The legs are still. Beautiful. That's it. Find that curved position and a nice curved position in second as well. Last 2. Last 1. Alternating now. Front, open, over your head, open. So we've got first, second, 5th, and second. That's it. Good. Keep that tall posture. So we're getting into our shoulders here. Good. And 1 more. We're going to flex the hands now. So flex the arms and straighten them. Forwards and open. So the same kind of movement with extended arms and flexed wrists. Good. It's going to engage the forearms a little more by flexing the wrists. Make sure that you're not arching the back as you go. Keep your torso really steady. Engage the core, engage the lats down the shoulder blades. Good. Last 2. Last 1. And overhead, up and down. Without lifting the shoulders. So try not to lift your shoulders as you lift the arms. Keep them pulling down, nice long necks. Last 2. Last 1. And alternating with flexors. Good. Hopefully you're starting to feel those arms going now. Beautiful. Keep breathing. We've got 2 more sets. Lovely. Last one. And release. Roll the shoulders. And we're going to come down to the floor now. So go ahead and make your way down. Plant the palms under the shoulders. And we'll extend our legs out to a strong plank position. From here, we're going to bring one knee to our chest and extend it out. Other leg. So slow mountain climbers. Keep your eyes slightly in front of your fingertips here. So make sure you're not tucking your head too far down. Good. Keep that control. Make sure you're not locking out your elbows if you've got hyperextended arms. Well done. Strong abs here, almost there. We've got 1 more each side. Perfect. We're going to rotate into a side plank now. So bringing that left hand under our shoulder, reaching the right fingertips up to the sky. So modification can be here with the left knee down, or if you can, lift up into your full side plank here. Good. Keep pressing away from the floor. Hold it here. Getting into our obliques. Imagine someone's pulling you up out of the floor. Good. Keep going. A few more seconds. Keep smiling. You're almost there. Perfect. Back to center. And here we go. A couple more mountain climbers. Keep breathing. So remember, things don't always have to be fast to be effective. As long as you're finding that control. Good. 1 more each side. And let's rotate to our side plank. So remember, you can hold a modified version as long as you're thinking of lifting up and away from the floor. If you'd like to extend out onto that full side plank, go ahead and find your way there. Good. It really helps to find a spot with your eyes to focus on to help you find your balance. Smooth, steady breaths. You got it. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Release it. Okay, let's come through. Legs in front now. And we're coming down to our backs to finish off our core work. So go ahead and make your way down, hands by sides, lifting your toes up to a tabletop position. From here, we're going to take single leg toe taps, alternating legs. Good. Keep your shoulders down and back, relaxed into the mat. So for this, we want to make sure that we have a neutral spine, making sure that we're not arching the back so there's too much space or tucking the tail under. So keep a nice lengthened spine, just as you would if you were standing up. Good. And 1 more each side. And from here, we're going to take a double leg toe tap. So bringing your toes down only as far as you can. Again, keep that neutral spine alignment. So we don't want to reach them away too far if we're going to bring our back off of the mat. So if that means taking your toe tap a little higher, not quite touching the floor, then by all means, please do. We also want to make sure that our toes aren't touching too close to our bottom. Think about reaching your toes down and away as if your knees are in a cast. You can't bend them further in. 1 more. Good. Let's extend the legs up now. Taking a hold of your right leg, left leg extends long. We're going to take our scissor switches. If your hamstrings are a little tight, you may need to bend the knees slightly here, but try to keep them as long as you personally can. Good. Lovely. One more each side, and let's add a double pulse. So pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch. So you've got a little pull in towards you. Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch. Good. Keep breathing. Hopefully those abs are on fire by now. We're nearly there. Deep breaths. One more each side. Beautiful, and gently release it. Let's come onto our backs now, onto our bellies now, everyone, for our back work. So come on down, reach the arms out long and the legs out long. We need to reach the right fingertip up and the left toes up. So we need to reach long, opposite arm and leg, and lower down. Reaching up, exhale, lower down. So think about growing longer rather than lifting higher. Think about reach, 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 and lower down. Good. Again, we're not rocking onto one side of the body. Try to keep as square as you can. Last one on each side. Good. Now we're going to hold both arms and legs off the floor at the same time for swimmers. So lifting them up, and opposite arm and leg, little paddles. Swim, swim, swim. That's it. Keep going, engaging upper and lower back. That's it. Keep going. Eyes slightly in front of you to keep the neck nice and long. That's it, almost there. Keep going, we want to get that back really fired. Almost there, 3, 2, 1. Release it, very well done. Just press back to all fours and take a round through the back just to release in the opposite direction. And then come with the legs in front of you. We need to take a little box stretch for our glute stretch today. So bringing one leg in front in a 90-degree angle, followed by the other leg on top. Now, from here, the heel might come to the knee. The other knee might not drop all the way down to the heel. So if that's the case, hang here, stack the spine, and focus on the stretch for your glutes. If your knee can drop all the way down, that's totally fine. You may need to even just bring one foot in front of the other. If you're comfortable in this stretch, feel free to fold it forwards, reaching the arms out long, and letting the body relax for a moment. Excellent, gently pressing up. Legs coming out long, 2 legs parallel. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards over the legs. If you need a soft bend in the knees here to drape forwards, you can. In time, the legs will extend and your nose will get closer to your knees. Gently coming up. Take the opposite leg on top this time. So my right leg's coming in, my left leg's coming on top. Again, it may take some time for that top knee to drop down towards the opposite heel. If you're in a comfortable position, feel free to fold forwards, rounding the spine, coming over the legs. You should feel this in your hips and your glutes. Maybe even your lower back. So take notice. One more breath here. Very good. Gently coming up. We'll release the legs, come to a cross-legged seat. We'll finish with 3 breaths together here. Noticing how you feel, sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful. Last breath here. Inhale, reach up nice and high. Gather all of the energy you just accumulated. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Thanks very much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you for another workout soon.